For 2024, Mazda is updating the CX-5 just a little bit, and the prices reflect that. Let's get into it. Over the Mazda newsroom, 2024 Mazda CX-5 pricing and packaging. Before we compare the pricing compared to last year, let's take a step back. Remember, when we looked at the CX-50 from 2023 to 2024, we saw price hikes per trim level up to about $2,300. So we're more than likely going to see some price hikes here as well on the CX-5. So what's new for 2024? Well, we have this new carbon turbo package. We have one more turbo package than we did last year. And somehow Mazda's eking out better fuel economy here on the CX-5 2.5S models by just 2 more miles per gallon. So don't think like they're adding a hybrid to the CX-5 yet. We're still probably a couple years away at this point. All right, so these CX-5s for 2024 model year, you'll see them on the lots this fall of 2023. Also new for 2024, we have Platinum Quartz, which I'll put on the screen for you guys, as well as the Zircon Sand Metallic, which debuted with the CX-50. However, the only way you can get that Zircon Sand is when you go for the carbon turbo model. And all CX-5s still have all-wheel drive standards. Now, since there's no addition of a hybrid powertrain, we still have the 2.5 naturally aspirated with 187 horsepower. So this 2 mile per gallon improvement is thanks to i-Stop technology. No one really enjoys engines turning off and on unless it's a hybrid, and they're designed for that and they're really smooth at doing it. But we're getting 2 mile per gallon better on certain trim levels with the i-Stop engine stop technology, which gets us to 26 miles per gallon city and 31 on the freeway, so 28 combined. The 6-speed auto is carried over. Now, there are 2 carbon editions. We mentioned the turbo that is available in the Zircon Sand Metallic, but there's also a non-turbo carbon edition in the polymetal gray. Now, if you guys want to read about the trim levels, I'll go ahead and put it down below. They're largely carried over. Now, on the 2.5S Premium Plus models, we have the inclusion of wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So without further ado, here's the updated spreadsheet on the CX-5 pricing. And here we go. They killed off the entry-level model here. There's no longer an S trim. And Mazda did that with the CX-50 as well. They killed off this base trim. I'm not sure if it's because of lack of demand or it's because they want better profit margins, and killing off a base trim makes sense. So as a result, to get your feet wet in the Mazda CX-5, you're going to have to spend $2,700 more compared to last year. Now, it gets you a better trim level with the Select trim here, but compared to last year's Select trim, it's up $900. $100 of that is thanks to the increased price and destination. So they've added $100 here to $1,375. All right, so the trim levels here that have seen the biggest price hikes here are going to be the Carbon Edition as well as the Premium model. And the Select trim, the entry-level trim, is the only one that's seen less than $1,000 increase from year over year. Now, the Carbon Turbo doesn't have anything to compare against because it's a new trim level this year, and that's the lowest price by $800 for the Turbo model. That's about $300 more just eyeballing this compared to the entry-level Turbo model last year. So the Turbo Carbon might actually be one of the better deals on this list compared to the price hikes we see across the board. So let me know which trim level you'd be most interested in. I mean, the turbos are very tantalizing, but they're also very, very expensive, going well over $40,000 here after destination on the Turbo Signature. So there's not a whole lot to sink our teeth in here with the Mazda CX-5. It's getting really old at this point. The CX-50, despite it being a year old at this point, isn't, in my opinion, a better vehicle. It has maybe an edge when it comes to design, but in terms of functionality, overall usability, I really like the CX-5 with its more compact nature. It's not quite as long and has more headroom, etc. So really like the Mazda CX-5. It's aged really, really well, but they could really benefit just from putting a hybrid powertrain in here. That would give this thing some extra legs. It doesn't look like Mazda's going to do that until a redesign, more than likely, which we're probably 2-3 years away at this point. So let's hope the Mazda CX-5 continues to age well. The additional pricing here doesn't sit well because this vehicle is printing money for them. It's their number one seller. If we go to the sales, Mazda with the CX-5, they had an excellent first half of 2023. CX-5 is down Year to date, about 2%, but look at the month of June. It was up 93% compared to last June. So the volume is back for the CX-5. It's going to finish the year well ahead of where they finished last year when it's all said and done. I'll see you guys down below. Smash the like button for more Mazda updates. Hopefully, we get some more information on the CX-70 before the end of the year. The CX-70, a two-row version of the CX-90, essentially, that we have on the market here. So I'll see you guys down below. Thank you for watching. Smash the like button. Catch you in the next one. Have a great day and peace.